Babalo. Hello. Welcome back to another Chad Marco video stream. Today I'm playing Yakuza Like a Dragon yet again. What a mistake I made playing this damn game. Oh man. Cause these Yakuza games, they're a big time investment. I'll just put it like that. These Yakuza games, you can only play like one of these a year. Two is too many. But you know, I guess it's right on time because I did finish Yakuza 1 Kiwami last year. And now I'm playing Like a Dragon. So, but as much as I like this series, yeah, I would only play one. I would only play one of these a year, period. No way I would do. Oh God. I couldn't play it any other way. These games are just huge time sinks. I'm trying to get everything right here. Nice and comfortable. Hola, señorita. Wait, I'm a senior, bitch. Don't play with me, boy. Oh, man. Look at me. I finally made it. I made it to the top of the world. I was a homeless. Oh, God. That's cool. You can see the enemies down there. Wow. That's cool. You know, I think, what was it? The last time I played this? Maybe it was the last time I played this, or the first time I played this on stream. When I first started playing, they were showing me like this management game. Like they were breaking down how to play it and the ins and outs. And I was complaining. I was like, man, fuck this shit. This management shit is whack. I was like, man, fuck this. I don't want to play this shit. I want to fight. But of course, you know, I took the time out to actually play it. And I gotta say, man, that is actually pretty cool. So I apologize on behalf of the Chad Marco brand to Sega and the Yakuza developers, because I had no faith in this whole management side game. What would you consider it? Like this management side quest, side mission. This whole management thing. I had no faith in it. I thought it would be whack, and now I'm sitting here, king of the world. I gave up my life of crime. I changed my whole life around. I got rid of my old friends. I've dedicated my life to just managing this company. Everything has changed for me. I might as well show it off a bit. Oh, God. Eri is pretty cute. I had no idea she would end up becoming one of your party members, though. But the management game is pretty easy. It's not that complex. You pretty much just buy different properties and you upgrade them, and then you have to like, as you can see, I have these different properties here. Ichiban Confections, White Flag, Hortensia, Karaoke, Gon Gon, Lita. I think Lita and Hortensia are like brothels or something. But yeah, you buy properties and then you upgrade them, and then you got to assign various people that you hire to actually run and manage these companies that you own. One of them has a fucking monkey as a team member. Of course, this game is silly as hell, so. And then once you have everything set up the way you want it to, you just open for business, and then your businesses make money, and then you can use that money to hire more people, upgrade your properties, make investments, give your employees training to make them better. Like, let me see. Yeah, like you can put them through training courses. Like so. And you need your employees to be, like, you can level them up. And it's pretty important because I think 4 cycles, you got to have a board meeting. And it's like this mini game where your employees have to go up against the shareholders and argue about what's going on in the company. And if you fail, then that's not good. If you succeed, then that's good. And you also got to make sure that all of your employees are happy. The happier they are, the more money you make. And I think they perform better at board meetings. I find it hilarious that I got this little boy working. I got him slaving too. I'm gonna give him a promotion. I'm about to make him a manager. I got that little boy slaving. And so once you open for business, it's pretty simple. You pretty much just watch as the money piles up. Now, of course, you can't take this money out into the streets. It's company money, but you do get paid like a CEO salary after every board meeting, which is pretty nice. I just got a job that has a lot of women in their mid-30s and up. Is there a chance for me? Possibly. Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. That's pretty cool though to work. Well, damn, I was gonna say something kind of stupid actually. That's probably not a good thing. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool because obviously, if you work around women, it kind of gives you an opportunity to meet women when you normally don't get those opportunities past a certain point. You know, especially at my age. But where I work, you know, we pretty much never get cute girls. So. But 30-year-old women, I wouldn't be too excited about that though, because you know by 30 women are pretty much past their prime. So I mean, but you can still, you know, you can probably still have some fun with that, but I wouldn't be too excited about it myself. I wouldn't be too excited about working with a bunch of older women, to be honest. I'd be like, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I couldn't do that shit. We're all going to make it and get mommy girlfriends. I want to, man, fuck that. Fuck that. I want me a young woman. I want me a young woman. But you know, really, I wouldn't mind dating a woman that was around 30, right? It would depend more like on just how attractive she still was and her character and overall lifestyle, of course. That would be the main thing. But the problem with older women though is that the problem with older women is like, let's say you meet a girl and she's like, even like, okay, 28, right? Let's say she's like 28. And maybe you're not like me. Like, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have a family. But let's say you do want to have a family, right? But she's like 28. And you guys get to know each other over like 2 or 3 years or whatever. By the time you're ready to settle down, like she's going to be like 31, 32. And that's well past her prime years. It's like by the time you're settling with her, like you've already missed out on like 12 of her best prime, like prime, fresh body, fresh skin years, fresh pussy. It's just, it doesn't seem like a good investment. It doesn't seem like a good investment. I know it sounds shallow, but it is what it is. These motherfuckers are high level as hell. That's why I had so much trouble. So, yeah. I'm going to have to really just spend money on leveling up my employees for these goddamn board meetings. Because this shit is getting crazy. Yeah, you're gonna get a promotion, kid. There's about to be some promotions being handed out. Because this shit getting too crazy. I can't promote him anymore. Damn. Yep, I gotta make this investment. Ah, shit. Damn. It's so expensive. Being a boss is hard. I gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so what are we looking at? I got a 30, I got a 28. Yeah, she got to get leveled up. You got to get leveled up, baby. You might as well go ahead and get promoted all the way up. I got to spend that dough. I got to spend that dough. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to spend that dough. Who else we got on the damn team? Yeah, you gonna need something too. Alright, so who else is this? Okay, 20, 30, 30, 20. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I think we can do this. Those aren't bad numbers. I like those numbers, man. God damn, that was expensive. Shit. Ah. It's an older lady that works at my job, and she has a big fat ass, right? But I'm pretty sure it's fake. I'm pretty sure it's a big fat fake ass, right? And now she's like 50. She's like 50, 54 or some shit like that. I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of guys see that big ass and just be like, yeah, I'll do it. You know, some guys, they don't give a fuck. I bet you some guys, they see that big ass and just be like, yeah, I'll fuck this old granny. And, you know, I see her big fake butt. And I'm like, okay. But then I look everywhere else, right? Like, I look at the skin on her arm and I'm like, bro, this is old woman skin. You can't be blinded by the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. And as women get older, you know, stuff starts to sag and the texture changes. It's crazy. Okay, I gotta. Damn. Them fat motherfuckers always be hard to deal with. I'm going strong though. Fuck. That little boy want no help. Okay. Okay. I still don't know what this game really is about. I just be pressing buttons. Okay. The last one is always a fucking asshole, bro. It's always some fat bitch ass motherfucker. It don't matter. I got 4 out of 5. What was that? 4 out of 5? They can't stop. They can't stop me. I'm a boss. I swear, it's always that last fat motherfucker that always got to be difficult. Look at him too. Fuck that nigga, bro. What is there to complain about? We making money. Have you ever eaten CBD weed? It's so nice. I ate a CBD gummy one time, but it was only mildly. It was only mildly noticeable because I didn't want to overdo it. Because I always heard the edibles were kind of crazy and could really sneak up on you. And I was like, I better be careful. And I think I was too careful. Like, I know it's CBD edibles, but still. I have smoked CBD and had it put me on my ass a couple times. So I just wanted to make I still wanted to be careful, basically. I'm about to go to like this tower where you just fight a bunch of crazy enemies. So I can show off a lot of these stupid moves I unlocked. I want to experience the series, but I'd rather just replay Yakuza 0 than play Kiwami. I think that's what I'll play next year. I think that's the proper one to go to next. Oh, gold plate, shit. Lucky me. Because I beat one, and pretty soon I'm going to be beating Like a Dragon. So I figured the next one I should go to should probably be 0. Ugh! Ah, that's satisfying. I unlocked some more characters too since the last time I've streamed this. I should show them off too. Let me see, who was it? Yeah, I'm not sure if I had I still can't pronounce his damn name. What's this motherfucker's name? Hong Jun? Hong Jun or something? He's pretty cool though. Hongjun, Eri, and Zhao. Zhao is probably my favorite right now, as far as the other party members. He's pretty cool, and he has some cool techniques too. Yeah, it's the battle arena. Battle arena Toshinden. Sotenboro Battle Arena. Let's have some fun. I think these are all the party members though. I think you only get 7. I thought maybe it would be an 8th one, but I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end of the game, so. Oh God, I get to do something stupid. That's great. My secret technique. Surprise concert. Just stomp him out. Yeah! I hope my concerts are like that. Damn, that's good. Ah, oh, so satisfying. Boom! Ugh! I love that. My favorite attack. Shoot guns. Boom! Bop! Boom! Oh yeah, you guys won't believe it too. I fought God damn, what's his name? I always forget his name. What's that dude's name? It should be up here. I fought Goro Majima. Yeah. That shit was hard too. That was a hard ass fight. I think that fight lasted like an hour, bro. that fight lasted like a whole hour. And that bitch was hard. Of course, because it's Goro. But that fight was so... It was a cool ass fight too. But that was a hard fight. Because he had like these clones. And then somebody, like this big dude came to help him. It was crazy. But I'm glad that I played Yakuza Kiwami and got to, you know, know who Majima is, because I would have never appreciated that moment if I hadn't played Yakuza Kiwami already and got to know who Goro Majima actually was and how much of an annoying piece of shit he is. I love this move so much. It's so stupid. Oh man. You ever been in a fight? Never like a real, never like a real fight. I've been in like scuffles in school, but never like a real like, dude, God, blah, blah, blah. Never a real fight, I would say. Might have played fought with friends, little scuffles at school, but nothing serious. Never a serious fight. That's why I want to learn how to fight. I want to learn how to. I want to learn like Brazilian jiu-jitsu or something. I don't want to do boxing because I don't want to just get straight brain damage. But I would like to do like Brazilian jiu-jitsu or something. Because I think that's probably more my speed. Whenever me and my friend would play fight, like he would always beat me with the hands. Like I never had like good hands, but then I could always wrestle good, like with grappling and shit. Look at this guy. So cool. My secret technique, ice spreader. Let's go ahead and knock this guy out. Yeah, boom. That's a good punch, man. Drop kick. Ugh. Stapler strike. Boom, boom. This is almost like that Bruce Lee movie. Game of Death, when they gotta keep going up to different levels to fight to fight a different martial arts master. Except it's 30 levels in this. Goddamn. You have to eat the raw plant material or make oil out of it. I don't know about the gummies. I tried those and didn't feel much. Yeah, that was my experience. I didn't feel shit. Hey Chad, check email after stream. Eat weed like salad. Damn. Yeah, I saw your email. I didn't check it because I was like, oh, when I check it, I gotta deal with this dude. You know how I am. But I know it's there. This is probably the best time to email me because I finally cleaned out my email. It's only like 13. It's only like 13 messages in there. So if somebody does email me, I'll see it when I check it instead of it being buried under 200, 300, 400 different messages. Oh god. Let's stomp this dude out in unison. That's the perfect way to start the fight off because it just knocks everybody back. It'll kill all the weaklings. Some of her attacks kind of remind me of a ninja. Order! Ooh, right in the balls. Nah, he should probably go ahead and just kill the fat boy. If he can. Oh, nah, pretty close though. Bravado. This game looks sick. Reminds me of P5. Yeah, it is kind of like that. Yeah, shit. It's really over the top with the silliness though. Like even for a Yakuza game. Now I'm not a Yakuza expert, but having played Yakuza Kiwami, you can tell like, you know, it's a series that doesn't take itself too seriously, right? Of course, the main story bits are always fairly serious, but as far as like the actual combat and the sub stories and the things that you do on the side can be very silly and comical, you know. It's very much like a anime in terms of how there's like when the main story is going on, it's very serious, but then there's a lot of like comedy and hijinks going on the side as well. But with this game, I mean, damn, this game is stupid. this game is just so dumb. Like this game is dumb, bro. Like the actual main story is good and it's serious, but everything else on the side is like they just did not give a fuck, bro. Like some of the shit in this game is like But I love it. I really appreciate it though. But especially the combat. Like it's so much silliness, bro. It's so much silliness. Scuffles in school, striking better than grappling. Nah, no, but because just yeah, think about it. Like because whenever I just play my to my strength of grappling, he could never beat me. He could never beat me as long as I wasn't trying to punch. If I said fuck it, I'm gonna grab him, I was always good. But when I tried to just like box, I got fucked up. Feel the crowd, poison shot. I'm trying to remember what some of these moves do. Oh yeah, rock on. And I love this clerk move set because it's like she's a ninja, but all her attacks are like using office supplies. Like her main weapon is a box cutter. Oh god, like this right here is funny as hell to me, bruh. Essence of flower power. Oh, it's wonderful. So she stumps on a bag of flour to lower the accuracy of the enemies. I mean, it's oh god, it's so stupid, but it's funny as hell. Hold up, check this out though. This is, I want to whip it out now. This shit is so cool. Essence of deadly beast. Dragon. Eagle or hawk. So cool. Zhao is just really cool. Let me get a pound mate. Make things a little bit easier here. Normally, Ichiban would be a lot stronger, but I'm using his freelancer job, which is kind of weak, really. It's the job. It's the job that he starts off with when the game begins, so it's not very strong. But I've been using it because I just wanted to see what the different skills would unlock. I just want to see what different skills would unlock with it. But it's pretty weak. So everybody else gotta carry his slack right now. Ugh. You have the physical conditioning. You need to learn martial arts and parkour to be a true shinobi. I agree. I agree. I don't feel like branding blow. Wait, what the hell was that? I don't feel like I'll be complete as a man until I really learn how to like fight. So, but you know, it's one thing at a time. You know, like right now, my focus is learning how to damn drive. that's the mission for right now. And I think once I get my driver's license, that's gonna open up a lot of doors for me as far as like being able to go different places. And I think after I get my license, because I already got a car now. After I get my license, that's when I'll look into like maybe finding like a gym that I can learn how to fight. Boxing gym, BJJ gym, MMA gym, whatever the case may be. Because that's always been something I wanted to do. Because when I was in school, I let people push me around too much. And that always fucked with me. And I feel like to redeem myself, I have to face that. I have to develop that skill set. I mean, I'm sure now I probably whoop somebody's ass just based off of like my general fitness. But you know, after school, you don't really get those opportunities to fight anymore. You know, like once you're out in the real world, people don't really, you know. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at, but you know, Like school, that's really where you get tested the most, and after that, nobody really gives a fuck anymore. So now I got all these muscles, but I don't have the opportunity to to fight anybody. It's so cool to have somebody who can just pull out guns and shoot people. Big boot! Dude! Oh, I love that move so much. That is so cool. Oh yeah, do something cool. Do something cool, Zao. Yeah! Yeah, I just wiped them out. I love that. Oh shit. Damn, I was sure he was gonna fall after that too. And there we go. Learn the job skill arrest. Okay, that sounds fun. On to the next level. If you don't want CTE, just don't get hit. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure that's easier said than done. Just don't get hit. You think anybody wants to get hit? And you know, some of that shit is like, it's like part genetic too. Cause some fighters, like, they get hit a lot and don't really get serious brain damage, or at least noticeable brain damage. And then some guys didn't really take a lot of punishment, you know, and still end up with like slurred speech and shit like that. Spirit sword. Ugh. That's another cool one. Oh damn. This guy is really running out of juice too. I love those basic attacks. Yeah. Boom. Sayako is Sayako. I kind of hate her name though, because it kind of sounds like Psycho. When I say it's like Psycho Killer. Sayako is really cute though. Like I'm kind of falling in love here. Damn, it's like a boy band. Hold on, let me. Hold on. It's like a boy band. Ah! This is like Linkin Park in Asia. This is great. Oh god, dude. All right, let me switch it up. I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna put Big Daddy in. I'm gonna leave Arian too though, because I want her to go ahead and get that last technique unlocked, that last skill unlocked. Yeah. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Yuppie. Okay, that's great. My email currently has 11,737 unread messages. Yeah, I had to clean mine out. Look at King Joe, bruh. He's of the rapper class. It's fantastic. They have different classes in the game, and rapper is one of them. And that's like the elite rapper class, King Joe. And he's about to get released German suplexed. Bam! Oh, here's a tag team attack. This is great. Bill. Beast Brothers. Damn, bruh. He took it though. Flow stopper. King Joe busted a savage flow. That's just great. King Joe Kumagai busted a savage flow. God damn it. Finish this dude off. He got on the MC Hammer pants. Dude! That freelancer job is pretty weak, but damn, it's got some decent moves. It's satisfying to just punch the fuck out of somebody or to suplex them, drop kick them and stuff. But it's not as strong as like the hero job. Is Chad Marco your real name? Hell no. Hell, what the hell? Hell no, Chad Marco. I said my real name before. I wonder if anybody remembered. That's the question of the day. What is Chad Marco's real name? I love that. That is great. Okay. Sanguine Blade Dance. Adachi does what it takes to restrain an enemy by whatever means necessary. If successful, this skill will knock the enemy out. Okay. Damn. I gotta make that work at least one time before the night is over with. I bet that is pretty satisfying. Essence of what? Oh, okay. There we go. So once your job rank hits level 28, that's when you unlock the final skill of that particular job. And so the final skill for the clerk job that's exclusive to Eri is Essence of Telephone Nunchaku. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna check that out next time. Okay, let's do it. Anyone who thinks grappling is better than striking hasn't ever fought more than one opponent simultaneously. Well, you know that's a good point. That's a good point. That's definitely a valid point. Grappling against like 3 motherfuckers. But I think fighting multiple people in general is like that's never gonna be a good idea, period. Bruce Lee moment. Yeah. I think if you're in a situation where you're fighting more than one person, you should probably run. I think really that's the proper course of action. I don't think you should be fighting more than one person. I mean, unless you just got it like that, like you just damn 250 pounds amateur boxing champion. Didn't have at it, but I think the average individual, even if you have a good idea of how to fight, it's probably better just to get out of that. Especially nowadays, like motherfuckers will pull a damn knife out or a gun out, she just straight shoot your ass. Dude. Yeah, it's so weak though. It's cool, but it's so weak. There we go. I've got the name, the mother's name, the address, and everything. Yeah, I better handle that. It's best to learn both striking and grappling. All right, yeah, you can't beat that. You know what's the best? Have a damn gun and a concealed carry permit. I think that's even better. Of course, we would get into a dumbass which fighting style is better conversation here. Stomp that bitch out. Damn, straight bombs. Yeah, too bad. Douche. All right, I think I'm gonna take Eddie. I'm gonna take Eri out and put in Sayako. Sayako is so cute though, man. It's like you don't really appreciate her cuteness until you like see her in the cutscenes and shit. Like I don't know. It's like when you see her in the cutscenes, that's when it like even here though you can kind of see it. Like she is really cute. Like man, like she gives me those that feel with no girlfriend feels, kinda. She's like a Japanese Stacy. Oh man. I'm gonna take Zhao out too though, because he's kind of banged up. I'm gonna bring in Nanba. He just unlocked his final skill too, so well, his final homeless man skill. Let's keep moving. It's funny how this fighting conversation progressed because it progressed exactly the way it would in like a 4chan thread, like on Fit. You know, somebody will say, "Oh, striking is better than grappling," and then somebody will be like, "Jiu-jitsu," and then Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, right? And then the guy will come in, just bring a gun. Just bring a gun, man. What are you talking about? Have a knife. Exact. Suplex. Oh, let's do the big combo. The gang's all here. Just getting passed around like a cheap swish. Douche! So what was his final skill? Oh god, look at this shit. No, I ain't gonna do that yet. I ain't gonna do that yet. I'm gonna save that for the perfect dumb moment. Alright, I'm trying to arrest this dude. It didn't work! I'll get it eventually. I'm not giving up. I'm never gonna give up. A true warrior never seeks unnecessary conflict. Yep. I ain't saying it like I'll just be out here trying to fight motherfuckers, but you know. I think the best time to know how to fight is in school. Because that's when there's the most like unnecessary conflict. Because after that, you're not gonna have a lot of those moments. Well, again, depending on your lifestyle and where you live at, I should say. Fighting multiple people like it's a Yakuza game. Yeah, come on, dude. You're gonna get stabbed in the damn kidney. Just trying to do that. You're gonna get stabbed in the kidney, straight up. Damn. I didn't expect that. Okay. Now here's an over-the-top crazy move. This got to be one of the craziest ones. Pyro prison. Damn. And it's powerful too. God damn. I mean, it's so over the top. It's ridiculous. But you kind of just got to go along with it. Gold ingot. God damn. That's nice. I like gold. I like money. I think I'm going to stay real close to Namba. Chad Marco real name is Isabella Rodriguez. Somersault leg. Nope. See, this is what happens when you try to fight multiple people. You get stabbed in the damn kidney. Alright, let me use this new move, the pigeon migration. Oh yeah, this is that's definitely realistic. Oh, this move always hurts. Goddamn, Dragon Sweeper. Oh, he just straight died from the elements. All right, I'm gonna use Arrest again, dude. You gotta make it work at least one time, dude. I'm really counting on you. Just go ahead and use another Pyro Prison. Get rid of everyone. Why not run from a single person if you can? It's an honor thing. But you know, it always depends, right? If it's one person with a gun, but it depends. It really depends on the situation. But I think generally speaking, for the sake, for your honor, you would have to fight that battle. Because you got to think about it. If you're gonna run at the first sight of any conflict, then what kind of man are you, right? The maintenance of the powers of good and righteousness depend on men and women being able to, you know, stand up for certain things. But again, it depends. It depends. There might even be a time when when one person gotta take on 10, you know, as a last stand sort of thing. But it largely depends, you know. But I think with shit like that, like your inner sense of integrity and honor will know when it's time to do shit like that. Like when it's time to fight and when it's time to retreat. Like it's kind of like I saw this video where this man was with his daughter or something, and then there was a pit bull behind a fence, and a pit bull got out, and the man hopped on the car and left the little girl by herself. Right? Like that was some straight cowardly bitch ass shit. Right? That was completely dishonorable. Like he's gonna regret that for the rest of his life. So that's a situation where you know, standing his ground was the better option, even if it meant getting hurt. Because he wouldn't have dishonored himself. But if he was by himself, then running from the pit bull wouldn't have been an issue. Just hopping on top of the car wouldn't have been an issue. But it was the fact that he was with the child and let the child be in danger to save his own skin that was dishonorable. And it don't matter what I say about it. You know that that man for the rest of his life is always going to think about that shit. As they say, a brave man dies once, a coward dies 1,000 times. Is 100% true. So, you know, in a sense, you know when it's time to haul ass, and you know when it's time to fight. But I think that requires the development of your own sense of honor and integrity to know the difference. I'm about to drop $1 million and just let this motherfucker knock this tiger out. I'm tired of fighting this tiger already. When I fought Goro, he was with this guy right here. I don't know who this guy is. He's probably from like Yakuza 2 or 3 or something. But he's pretty badass. As you can see, this dude done went full Super Saiyan. Just to kill a damn tiger. By the way, Chad, you should seriously check out WizChan. Its culture is similar to R9K, but more intelligent and with less shit posting. Use it for like a week or so in place of 4chan. I go there every now and then. Yo, I thought that would have killed him. Shit. Damn, Saijima, I paid $1 million for that shit. Can I arrest the tiger? Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, we gotta do it the old fashioned way. Gotta beat the hell out of this damn tiger. Okay, so he just unlocked the final skill for the musician, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna bring him back into the fold then, so I can see what it so I can see what it looks like. Ah, goddamn mumble mouth. I know one thing, that damn barmaid job kind of sucks. Like, come on, Psycho. Step your game up, son. Oh, we got all the homies here. I remember going to WizChan back in like 2015-16, and I recall it being more depressing than R9K. I was there when it was first made. Some of the banners that used to be up there, I made like 2 or 3 of them damn things. Like, I was there since day one. I think after like 2 or 3 years, I just stopped going as much. But I still check in every now and then. It's still kind of cool. It's very slow paced. Oh wait, I used the wrong damn move. Or the right one. If you think about it. Jack Mack. Start a group of like-minded people, then apply to become janitors en masse. You can't beat the Janny, but you can replace them. But then you got to do work on a Chan board. Who wants that? The Emperor of Funk. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That motherfucker always hit so damn hard. I'm gonna try to arrest the Emperor of Funk. Now it's gonna work. Damn, dude, Adachi, come on, bro. It's probably just not gonna work. Let's get everybody fed. Eat it. Ah da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. The kind of man you are depends upon the nature of the conflict. Some guy from the streets pressing you just because isn't a good enough reason. Yeah, for sure. You know, I had a guy, like, I was walking from the store and some dude started talking about my hair. And like I didn't give one fuck, right? I didn't give one fuck. But it was just weird. It was like, why is this dude like even paying attention to me? But yeah, but that was the kind of situation where if he said that to the wrong motherfucker, that would have been a fight. Now I could have said, "What, bitch?" I could have said, "What, bitch?" But of course, you know, that wouldn't have been worth it. So I was like, I pretty much just ignored him. But like again, but that was the right course of action. That wasn't a situation worth getting all uppity about. That shit was weird. It was like, why is this dude even talking to me? Like, why is he paying attention to me? But I just completely ignored him and just kept it moving. But you know, somebody else, they would have been fighting in the street over that shit. But yeah, that definitely wasn't the time and the place to get gangster. I think it's important to know when. Again, it's important to know when to fight, when to escalate, when to walk away, when to de-escalate. It's very, very important, especially in the hood, because a lot of people lose their lives escalating situations to the next level unnecessarily. You know, that guy talking shit about my hair, you know, that I could have used that as an excuse, man, to get gangster. And probably would have got shot. And probably would have got shot, or who knows. Maybe I would have beat him up, whatever. But whatever the case, it wouldn't have been worth it. That's for sure. Whatever would have been the result, it wouldn't have been worth it. Now, one thing about me, I definitely don't believe in fighting over like words and insults. I think that's completely foolish. I think whatever somebody say about you, it should never be that serious to where you gotta get physical over it. Because if someone can provoke you with words, then the problem with that is that means it's too easy to get you into a bad situation. Because even on a legal level, like if someone is talking shit and they provoke you with words or verbally, you know, from a legal standpoint, you're not gonna get any leeway. You're not gonna get any sympathy because somebody was talking shit and you knocked them out. Someone would have to put their hands on you first to justify it. And especially if you're a celebrity or something, you know, people are definitely gonna talk shit. Like if you're a celebrity, a rapper, you're famous, people are gonna talk shit. And it's like, are you gonna fight everybody that says something bad about you? Are you gonna get upset over it? Like you could be walking through the mall and then somebody say, bitch ass motherfucker, you gonna fight over that? That's not wise. That's not wise. That means that anybody can provoke you. And some people are just so silly. Like they'll do that. They'll just do like they'll try to provoke you. Just so like they don't even care how you react. Like the further the further you take it when you react, whether you decide to fling insults back or get physical, they don't care because that's what they want to do. They want you to get they want to provoke you. They want you to get upset. They want you to start some shit because they have nothing to lose. And so, you know, I just think from that perspective. I think from the perspective of a celebrity or someone who has something to lose, you can't afford to be fighting over words and insults. Somebody put their hands on you, that's a whole different story. That shouldn't be tolerated under any circumstances. But the thing is, it's a lot easier to talk shit than to put your hands on someone. It's easy to talk shit, but it takes something to, you know, actually, all right, I'm gonna smack this dude, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And so if you want to provoke me, you're gonna have to put your hands on me. Then we can have a battle. Then we can duke it out. But I would never fight over words. That's very unwise. But some people, they don't play that shit. So you got to be careful. You can talk shit about me all day. I don't care. But some people, they will knock your ass out. They ain't taking no shit whatsoever. You gotta be careful who you fuck with, man. Fighting for anything but life and death is dumb. One punch in the wrong spot can kill you. I don't agree. I don't agree. I think that it's like Mark, if I come up to you and just smack the fucking taste out your mouth, you're just not gonna do something. Like just pow, you know. But I guess maybe I look at shit different. But I think that, you know, a person's a person's honor is important too. Or let's say, Mark, you're walking with your daughter. Like you have a beautiful daughter, and I'm Mr. Crazy Man. I come up and I pour my soda over your daughter's head, right? You just gonna stand there and like, oh, nah, man. like what are you doing, man? I mean, look, I get it, but I think sometimes, man, you really do just gotta say fuck it and throw them things. Sometimes you gotta throw them things, but it's a fine line. It's a fine line because you don't want to lose your life or get hurt over nothing. But at the same time, I believe you can't let people just blatantly disrespect and walk all over you either. So you got to kind of walk that line of knowing, when you have to stand up and say something or fight or whatever, you know. But every situation is different. Every situation is different. You got to use your own discretion. But I think sometimes you just some people might think it's silly, but I do think sometimes you have to defend your honor. Like, and here's a real good example, right? Here's a real good example because I don't know if you guys know this dude, but it's a guy. He's known for talking about prison, right? His name is Big Herc. And he said something like, because people always ask him about guys getting raped in jail and shit like that. And he said, like, okay, just for example, if you're in prison and somebody like smacks you on the ass or like pinches your butt cheek, now that's not a life and death situation. He's just saying, look, I'm gonna take your booty. So if you don't do anything about that, you're gonna get your ass took. That's not life or death. but if you don't do something, your butt about to get took. And so sometimes it's not life or death. It's about protecting your butt or your honor. It depends. I mean, look, you're not gonna die. You just gonna get your butt took. So what you gonna do then? You're just gonna. In that moment, you supposed to do nothing less than knock that motherfucker out. You do anything less than that, your butt is inevitably your butt is inevitably gonna be taken. But and here's the other side of that coin though. Like, you all know how Tupac got killed, right? Tupac got killed in Vegas after he got into a fight with a guy named Orlando Anderson, right? Tupac had found out that Orlando had robbed one of like some death row associate. Tupac was with the death row label, and one of those guys that got robbed by Orlando. Tupac found out that Orlando was downstairs in the casino. He ran up to him, knocked him down, and they stumped on him, stumped him out. And later on that night, Orlando shot his ass up, right? And so that's an example of, okay, you escalated unnecessarily, right? Because really, one, Tupac shouldn't have been the one to confront Orlando because he's a boss. You don't send bosses to do goon work. And then on top of that, if he did confront him, he could have confronted him, just man to man, and try to talk it out, like squash the situation or squash the beef, right? But instead, he straight walked up, knocked the motherfucker out, stumped on him, and got killed that night. So that's an example of when you take it too far. So again, you gotta have the wisdom to know like how you deal with each situation. That night, Tupac didn't really act. It wasn't wise what he did. Because he could have confronted Orlando verbally. He could have communicated with him and talked it out and squashed whatever beef was going on. Instead, he said, "Fuck it, I'm knocking this dude out." Even though he didn't even know who Orlando was. He just knew that he robbed somebody that was associated with Death Row. Ran up, knocked him out, stomped him. And the rest is history. It's crazy, but that's how it is. So you got to be careful. You are wise beyond your years, Super Chat Marco. I know. I'm a wise young man, but I'm still developing. I'm still developing my philosophy. But I'm gonna have to write a book one day. But I need more life experience. I spend too much time in the house. Can you please play that song off the new album that you sneak peeked the other day? Oh yeah, Space Love. I might just upload it because I haven't uploaded a lot of music this month. I might just go ahead and upload it. You guys want to know something wise? You guys want to know something wise? It's so important to have a good sleeping schedule. It's very important to have a good sleeping schedule. Because I haven't been able to get as much work done as I wanted to this month. Because my sleeping schedule been fucked up. It's like whenever my sleeping schedule gets thrown off, I get way less productive. Like I gotta stick to, like me, I'm the type I gotta stick to like a strict sleeping schedule. Cause once I fall off, it's But it can be very hard. It can be very hard to fix a sleep schedule sometimes, though. Let me tell you something that happened to me recently, though, where I had to use correct decision making in like when there could have been conflict, right? So you know, I had a friend who died. A friend who died. I don't know. It wasn't. I think it was. It was like It was like late 2020. I think. Right. He got shot and killed. And you know, even though he wasn't gang banging or nothing, like the situation was kind of gang related. I'll just leave it like that. And so somebody was dissing him, right? Somebody was dissing him, but not because they had anything against him personally, which is what I came to find out, but because, you know, this guy was in one gang and he was dissing my friend because he was associated with another gang. And so what ends up happening, right, I find out about this somehow, right? I find out about this and it's whatever, right? Because I don't know the guy, so I'm like, all right, but whatever. I don't know this dude. Wouldn't you know, one of my other friends ends up like hanging out with this guy like regularly, and so he ends up bringing him to my house. And so I'm like, okay. Now I got two options here, right? I cannot say something about it and just pretend like everything is cool. But mind you, this guy, I know he dissed one of my dead friends, right? So I'm like, you know, I can just not say anything about it. Or I can bring it up straight up and be like, yo, I heard what you said. I heard what you said about my friend. What was up with that? And so I decided to confront him about it, you know. And now some people, they might have gone about it like in an aggressive way, like, man, you were talking shit, blah blah blah. But no, like I talked to him man to man, like, yo, that was my friend that you were talking shit about. And so he explained the whole situation to me, like it wasn't personal, it was like some gang shit, whatever, and everything was cool. But again, that's you know, that's the kind of shit you got to be careful with, because what I've realized in life, bro, is like, you can avoid a lot of conflict and drama if you just know how to communicate. You know, I could have came at him in a totally different way, right? I could have came at him aggressively and then he would have responded aggressively. And I'm pretty sure he with the shits. So, but I could have came at him like that, you know, but that wouldn't have led to anything positive. That would have led to some fuckery. But I spoke to him man to man about it, and we were able to come to an understanding and make, you know, peace and shit. And everything was cool. But, you know, I also could have just not said anything about it. But my honor wouldn't let me do that. Like, my sense of honor wouldn't let, because, again, I feel like that would have been dishonorable to my dead friend to be hanging with this guy and acting like he didn't say what he said. So I had to say something, but I had to be careful about how I said it, because I didn't want to escalate into violence, you know. But, you know, that's just an example of, you know, what I'm realizing, especially in my community, is like, if motherfuckers would just communicate, a lot of this bloodshed and gun violence and fighting and shit could be easily avoided. But it's just, you gotta know how to communicate with people. You can't be talking shit behind people's back. You gotta have the balls to confront people, but you also gotta have the level-headedness to communicate properly, so that you don't disrespect them while trying to convey what needs to be said. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I was like, I don't know how this dude about to respond to this shit. Cause I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. All I know is that like he's gang affiliated. And little old me, I gotta confront this dude about what he said about my dead homie. but again, just the good thing was everything worked out. Everything worked out because of proper communication. Conversation, not confrontation. That's heels have eyes too. I'm almost at the end too. I've been just knocking motherfuckers out. I've been knocking dudes out. Hold up. He insulted my mother, Your Honor. Yeah, dude, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You gotta understand, bro. Like this shit is chess. It's not checkers. You gotta always think about every layer of these situations. If somebody put their hands on you and you knock them the fuck out, then more than likely, if it gets taken to court, and whether it's the court of the law or the court of public opinion, people are going to have sympathy for you. People are going to take your side. Because most people agree you never put your hands on nobody. Whatever happens to you after that is on you. You don't put your hands on people. Now, of course, there's proper force and all that, you know. Like if someone pushes you and you pull out a shotgun and just blow their damn arm off, all right, that might be considered overkill. But then again, you know, Kyle Rittenhouse. So but if someone's just talking shit and then that leads you to knocking out their teeth and stomping them out, you know. Because, you know, a lot of times you hear about these situations where celebrities get sued by civilians because they put hands on them or something, right? Like the civilian might have just been talking shit or being like disrespectful, not putting their hands on them, but just being like annoying. And then the celebrity might, you know, throw them through a damn window or something. And then you end up getting sued. And so you got to be careful with shit like that. Because unless somebody physically touches you or harms you, you're probably not going to win that battle in court, no matter how much shit they were talking. But again, you got to play it by ear, because everybody's different. Some people they will blow your brains out for talking shit. they will shoot you in your damn head. Some people don't play, so you gotta know the right one to do that shit to, because some people don't play. I wonder if Go ahead and call my boy up. Go ahead and call my boy up. I randomly thought about that video while driving yesterday and I was rolling in my car. Hold up, what? So apparently he saw a cute girl at a buffet or something and was about to approach her, but some fat dude whom he calls the hamburger helper beat him to it, and he ended up getting her number. What the hell happened there? What the hell is that? Sometimes it's necessary to fight to avoid future conflict. Yeah, exactly. But again, you gotta be able to discern these situations. You gotta be able to discern these situations. But I just believe that you gotta do what's right no matter what. You know, you can't always think about the consequence. You know, you got to, because if nobody is like, if everybody, if you doing what's right depends on the outcome, right? Like whether or not you live or die, I think that's very bad. You know, that's very bad. Because it's like, what do you really stand for then? You know, it's like me and my mom, we were having a conversation about, you know, that cult leader, Jim Jones, right? And how he had all those people die, commit suicide by drinking the cyanide Kool-Aid. And we were talking about it, and I was telling my mom, like, it was fucked up how the parents of those kids just went along with, you know, poisoning and killing their own children. And my mom was like, they had guns to their head. And I was like, Mom, that don't matter. You better fight them motherfuckers. I don't care if they got bazookas to your head. But see, that's the problem when your mindset is always about the outcome. Like, of course you're going to get shot trying to not poison your kid, but you shouldn't poison your kid under any circumstances. You do what's right no matter what. Because what they essentially did was, you know, they died, their children died, and they completely dishonored themselves in the process as well. Like, they had nothing left, no integrity, no honor, no nothing. I mean, you lost everything. You lost your life and your soul, basically. If you have to die, you should at least keep your soul intact. But, you know, that's a good example of what I'm talking about. It don't matter that they had guns. You don't poison your own child. You say, fuck you. You better shoot me, nigga. Or start swinging, grabbing guns and sticks. Whatever you got to do to survive. But if you're standing on the corner straight slanging rocks, oh shit, here come the No, but if you're standing on the block and somebody pull up and start shooting, you don't, like, all right, you don't decide to fight then. Like, that's not the time to fight. That's the time to haul ass. Pornografero. Leaky Rocket. Oh my god, dude. This game, dog. It just seems like the higher you go in this tower, the stupider the enemies get, bro. Like, look, these guys got on scuba diving gear. They got no damn scuba diving gear, bro. Past a certain point, you can't even like really take it seriously. I was watching this video last night. I think the channel name is like Black Male Advice or something like that. Damn. I think the channel is called Black Male Advice or some shit like that. But he had a video where he was basically reacting to this YouTube video of these girls. It's like two girls, right? And they're on camera and they let guys call in, and when they see the guy, if they don't like what they see, they'll say pineapple, which is saying like next, like, you know, cut the guy off, bring on the next one. So guys keep calling in just to see if like they can actually get a conversation with these girls. But I mean, every single guy just gets pineapple. And you know, some of the guys weren't even like completely dusty looking, right? Some of them were actually like, you know, okay looking dudes, but the girls kept cutting them off. And I mean, they would only give those guys like the average guy might have lasted like 7 seconds before getting the pineapple treatment, which is, you know, getting cut off so the next guy can come up. And guys just calling in, trying to get their shot, right? And they just keep getting cut off, pineapple. It's crazy. But it's such a good video though, because it's just a prime example of how girls see most guys, right? And the guy who was reacting to the video, like, he kept saying like, stop code approaching these girls, bro. Cause they he was like, stop code approaching these girls, dog. Cause this is how most of them see you. This is how girls see you when you try to talk to them. This is how girls see you when you try to talk to them. I mean, look, maybe that girl was just a grade A cunt. Damn, dude, he just can't get a break. Yeah, maybe she was just a grade A cunt. That's a possibility too. But it was brutal. That shit was really brutal. Just seeing her reject all those guys back to back like that. And the worst thing about it, it wasn't like she had to fuck him or something. Like, you know, the whole premise, I think, was just like for the guys to call in and talk to the girls, and spit a little game, have some fun and shit like that. But I mean, she wouldn't even give him the chance to do that. That's what was so crazy about it. Like it was supposed to be like a lighthearted, fun thing, and of course they were having fun because they were sitting there just rejecting those guys back to back to back to back like that. But to not even give them a chance to actually have a conversation, like guys would call in and be like, "Where you stay? Pineapple." Guys would call in and be like, "Hey, what's up, y'all? Pineapple." I mean, just brutal, dude. Like wouldn't give like just would just take one. Oh, and I remember it was one guy. It was one guy. I think when they saw him, like he looked like, I guess they thought he looked pretty handsome, right? And so the girl asked him, "How tall are you?" And he said 5'11", and then she said pineapple. So it was like he passed the face test, but once she asked about the height, he failed, and it was like that was it. But I definitely, man, that's a good video to watch if you're ever thinking about cold approaching a girl. Just to give you some insight into how girls look at guys who do, like most guys who do shit like that. I mean, it really just gives you such a great idea of how picky girls are nowadays, bro. I mean, just so damn picky, ridiculously picky. Cause you gotta think, if it was guys doing that, like if it was like two handsome guys doing the same thing, getting girls to call in. I mean, yeah, you would have had some troll goblin looking girls calling in, but you know the way guys are. We would at least have fun with them and talk back and forth with them and shit like that. We would, like, guys wouldn't have been nearly as I don't think guys would have been nearly as fucked up about it as they were. I threw that one grenade. I threw that one grenade thinking it was gonna blow away a couple of them. Is that her in the thumbnail? What? Wait, what thumbnail? Is that her in the thumbnail? She's fat and not very pretty. Probably just does it for an ego. I don't think we're talking about the same video. I don't think we're talking. What thumbnail are you talking about? Nah, but the girl in the video that I'm talking about, like, she wasn't fat. Like, it was a cute light-skinned girl. It was a cute light-skinned girl. Looked like she might have been like Latina or something. or mixed, and she was with this black girl, and they just had guys calling in. No, I think the guys who called in, I think that this is just what I think. I think the guys who called in, I truly believe that they probably thought like, well, I'm cool enough to where I'll actually get a conversation in. That's what I think. Cause even me watching it, I couldn't help but wonder, like, what if I called? Now I never would, but I couldn't help but wonder. Now, of course, I would have got pineapple like a motherfucker, but you can't help but wonder when you watch the video. And I think the guys who were calling in, I think they probably were like, well, I'm decent looking. I shouldn't get pineapple. I should at least get a conversation in. But that's what I think. I think the guys who called probably thought like I'm not gonna get pineapple. Yeah, they did every time. Ah, yeah. You found it. Okay. Damn, dude. I didn't expect you to go look. No. Hold up. All right, let me see. All right, let me look real quick for. Let me look real quick. It might take a while because my internet goes really slow when I'm streaming. Damn, Flim found the channel and everything. I didn't mean to go look for it. Damn. And let me tell you too though, that guy who runs this channel, Black Male Advice, he is funny as hell. He had me bugging, bro. He had me bugging the whole time watching that shit. Grand Helm Splitter. Essence of Ladder Acrobatics. So Zal just learned the final skill for his gangster job. Okay, hold up. Now, the video I'm talking about is further down. It's let me see. Okay, it's the one that says all men need to watch this video to understand the games women play. And that thumbnail is funny because they bugging. And it got like two girls. It got two girls in the thumbnail, like a brown skinned girl and a light skinned girl with a green shirt on. But that's the video. All men need to watch this video to understand the games women play. That is a fantastic goddamn video. Curler throw. That is a fantastic video. I mean, it really gives you a good sense of what girls see when they see the average guy and just how picky they are. And then it's no wonder why so many guys are struggling as far as, you know, trying to get girls and dealing with women in general. Like when they have that kind of attitude, when they have that level of selectiveness and pickiness, it's really just, it's no wonder things are the way that they are. It's absolutely no wonder. Damn. Elegantly swing a ladder to damage all enemies may knock out the last enemy hit. Wow. Damn, it's pretty powerful though. I wasn't expecting that though. Wait, didn't Kasuga just unlock a new technique too though? I could have sworn he did. He should have because he turned level 26. Alright, we'll see. I might have completely forgot about it. Sup, Chad and chat playing BO2 at the moment. What the hell is BO2? Y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta start putting the whole title. Y'all gotta start putting the whole title up for me because sometimes I just don't know. Wait, shouldn't I have unlocked another move? And I guess not. I'll just German suplex motherfuckers. Oh, Black Ops 2. 40 minutes? 40 minutes kind of long. I'll skim it after the stream ends. Yeah, just check it out. Everybody check it out. It's definitely worth a gander. Before you think about asking out that cute girl, watch that video. Nah, but you know, really don't let it discourage you. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it though, man. You know, when I was watching that video, it really just gave me a strong sense. It gave me a strong sense of how young girls really feel nowadays. You know, it's like, as far as all the options that they have, you have to understand that their point of view is so radically different from ours. Because they just see this sea of endless male options available to them. And I think with professional, why did I get that? Huh. But yeah, I think that they, I mean, having all those options, it completely detaches them from the struggle that we go through. And it's almost crazy watching that video and seeing how they react. And again, you could say, you know, it's anecdotal evidence. It's just two girls, but I truly believe that's really how the average, like, decent looking girl, that's their perspective of the world. That's their perspective on the dating landscape. What you see in that video, that's what the average, like, decent especially like a cute, pretty, attractive, sexy girl. That's how they feel. That's what they see. No doubt about it. That's what they see. And from our perspective, like we cannot relate to that feeling at all. We're viewing the opposite sex from a completely different point of view. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I did that whole damn tower. I'm kind of shell shocked right now. Like I'm back in the overworld. Let's get something to eat, people. Oh, here's a motley crew. Oh shit, they won't fight. I forgot. I just put on that amulet that prevents enemies from showing up in the street. But I guess they didn't get the memo. Oh, that's funny. Oh god. This might be the best game ever. I don't have any of these. I'm gonna just buy these just to have it, man. I got so much damn money. What the hell I gotta be worried about for? Man, that rocket launcher came in handy during that damn Majima fight. I swear to God, I had no idea. I had no idea that thing was so powerful. I was like, damn, I'm glad I bought them damn them damn rocket launchers. That was a hard fight. I feel like I've come such a long way from when I started this game. It was just me and Namba, two homeless dudes roaming the streets of Yokohama. Now I got a whole gang of friends in this Yakuza virtual world. There was a part where Ichiban was talking to Sayako and he was telling her like how cool it was to hang out with an awesome girl like her. And I was like, yo, that's that's some real shit right there too. Like that would be cool just to be hanging out with a not just an attractive girl, but an attractive girl with a good personality. But it would also be frustrating because I would want to fornicate with her. So that's kind of the bad part about it. Like I don't. Just seems like it'll be a constant tease. I'm pretty sure Sayako likes Ichiban, but you know, Ichiban has to abide by the anime rules, so of course he cannot have an interest in actually having sex with women. So her attraction will forever go unrequited, I'm sure. Nail bat, chance on normal, flame thunder, thunder crack. But wait a minute, didn't I have that? Didn't I? I think I made that, and then it turned into something else. Megaton crowbar, Megaton crowbar, huh? No, I don't have enough shit. Okay, the black fist, the black fist. Where can I buy some some cockroaches from? A fake ace. Okay. Nandesho. I wonder, should I? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. So close. That dealer job is pretty cool too, though. It's just too random. I'm gonna switch Jungi Han. I'm gonna switch him back to. Oh, he hasn't mastered the host job yet, though. So I'll send him back there, and I'll make Namba a break dancer again with the Goro Majima outfit. Oh man, Daimos. I think it's one more thing that I have to do. One more very important thing. Of the 4 females in Naruto's main cast, Hinata is the best all around, and Sakura is the worst personality-wise. Eliminating those two, if you had to choose between Ino and Tenten, who would you pick? Well, really, I don't, because I haven't seen Shippuden yet, right? So I feel like I gotta watch Shippuden to really get the full grasp of those characters. But you know, I have a basic idea of Sakura and Hinata, and even I think, like, from what I know of those characters, Ino is like just to me just seemed like another version of Sakura, and Tenten was just kind of boring, right? But if I had to pick, though, definitely Tenten. Even though she's boring, Ino seem like girls like Ino and Sakura seem like a headache. You know, girls like that, they seem like the combative, needy, superficial types. And I don't know a lot about 1010, but I didn't see anything particularly bad. So I would definitely pick her. But of course, Hinata would always be the choice. Hinata would always be the choice. And you know why people love Hinata? Because Hinata is like she represents that traditional virgin girl that's so treasured in throughout most societies. You know, she's that traditional, quiet, virgin, shy, feminine girl, right? That's what makes Hinata so attractive. And Sakura kind of represents feminism, that feminist type girl. You know, she's more headstrong and confident, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I just think that Hinata definitely represents like that submissive, quiet, out of the way housewife type. And I think now men appreciate that more than ever because so many women have strayed from that ideal. You know, Sakura, she's the kind of girl that would have an Instagram, setting thirst traps. She'll be all over social media. Hinata would have nothing to do with that. And I think that, you know, that's the kind of girl that guys want to wife up, you know. Hinata is wife material. But you know, Sakura ain't even that, she's not even that bad, right? Cuz the world of anime isn't going to allow her to be but that bad, especially as a main character who's supposed to be the eventual wife of another main character. You know, anime rules. Because the bottom line is, anime is very blue pilled. Unfortunately, there's a lot of good wisdom and insight to be found in anime, but when it comes to love and romance, anime has always been painfully blue pilled. Painfully so. Oh god, don't make me do that again. Oh shit. Karaoke. Oh shit. This shit hard. This shit, what the hell? No shades. Rap solo. Wow. Oh, I know I did terrible. Oh, heat mode. Maybe I didn't do that bad. That's great. What about Sakura versus Faye Valentine? You're better off with Sakura. You better off. You're better off with Sakura. But the thing about Faye, I got to be honest, because as Cowboy Bebop went along, you got to see like that softer side of Faye. You know, Faye was kind of a cunt out of necessity. You know, she awoke in a strange world because if you remember her backstory, she ended up being, I think she was like cryogenically frozen because she was sick or something. And so she really came from a different time, like a different time period, because they had awakened her like many years later. And so by the time she was awakened, everyone that she knew was dead. And I'm pretty sure like everybody from her time had already passed and so much had changed. And then she had all this debt. And so she was kind of awakened into like a real fucked up situation. And she ended up turning into this kind of wild, roguish woman out of necessity just to survive. But underneath it all, she was really like this average, like really a normal, soft, feminine girl underneath it all. And you got to see parts of that. You got to see parts of that become unveiled as her backstory kind of got established, and you got to see like her background and whatnot. I would say Sakura would be the better choice though, because I think that, you know, Faye is kind of, she still, even though she has that soft center, she's still so traumatized that I don't see her really fully getting out of her bitch ways. But I gotta be honest, like, if I wasn't such a wise man, I would pick Faye though, because that feminine side of her is very attractive, right? She's already a sexy woman, but when you know that there's that soft underbelly underneath that hard outer shell, it makes her even more attractive. But I'm too wise to choose a girl like that, because the fact is, Faye is way too traumatized and turned out to ever not be to not be at least somewhat toxic, right? You could never fully tame a girl like Faye because she's been through too much shit. But damn, to experience that underlying femininity, that soft, creamy core that's definitely there underneath the hard, chocolatey shell. That hard, dark, bitter chocolatey shell. If you can get underneath that and just to swim in her, to swim in her femininity. Yeah, like, so basically saying, you know, Faye is more attractive, but she's more traumatized. so she wouldn't be the good option because she's just too damn traumatized. Oh no, Sakura does some atrocious stuff. You will see. Look, I'm sure. I only seen Naruto. You got to give me a break. I ain't seen Shippuden. I'm thinking about watching Shippuden this year though. I'm thinking about going ahead and tackling that this year. This game really is like Persona 5 though. We got the little hangout here, everybody chilling and shit. They even got Persona 5 music. I mean, it's literally Persona 5. I remember when I was like 8 or 9 at karaoke, my dad got me to go on stage and sing NWA. Looking back on it, I cringed, but everyone else thought it was funny. It was a small Texas town. Also, my mom was pissed. Damn. That's cool. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of cool. You know, I think context is very important in this situation. I'm pretty sure your dad wasn't racist. Maybe he was. I don't know the motherfucker. But I can imagine the thought process behind it. Like, let's get this little kid up here so he can say nigga. So he can say nigga a couple times. I can see why that would be funny. And I can see why he put you up there and not himself. You can get away with it as a kid. He would have, yeah, they would have, it would have been a problem if he did it. Depending on how small this Texas town was. Would you become a bounty hunter and go after those terrorist types with $1 million bounties if you had custom body armor gadgets and a tricked out cargo plane? Hell no. I'm gonna be a rapper. If I got all that, I'm gonna just keep rapping. Oh boy. Bounty, dude. Being a bounty hunter in real life is probably not that fun. You just end up tracking down like broke dudes who are way behind in child support. Like, yep, got me another broke dude. Do. Well, I've been up here for 2 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I shall return whenever, how